Hey everyone, I'm Mark DeRosa. Welcome.
Wednesday Night Baseball now from Fenway Park in Boston. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next.
What's up? This is Mark.
Number 53, a left-handed Missouri native, is the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, you can only make your first major league start one time, and boy, did he make the most of it. How about he starts his first game and he gets a win? Not a bad way to start your career off. And he's going to try to make it 2 for 2 and try to win this one today.
Ready now, Roberto Kelly, and we are set for baseball here this evening. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Number 17.
Digging in now for the Yankees, number 17, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Standing in now, number 45. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Coming to the plate now, Don Mattingly, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. High in the air out towards shallow right. Under it is the right fielder. And that's the second out of the inning.
That is the right fielder, Jesse Barfield.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jesse Barfield, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1-2. Here it is. This is hit high and deep out to left. Greenwood facing back, and it's off the green monster. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Stepping in now, Mel Hall. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2 one more time. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 2. The Red Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Mel Perez will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start, he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
Now batting, Jody Reed. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Skied into very shallow right. Barfield coasts under it. He's got it 1 away.
That's second. The shortstop, John Valentine.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, John Valentine. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. Into the box now, Wade Boggs scooped up on the backhand. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Matt Nose. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Greenwood moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting in, the third baseman, Charlie Hayes.
So striding in, Charlie Hayes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 1 out, nobody on. Soft liner towards short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
In now, Pat Kesling, and he popped him up. Reed ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Roberto Kelly.
Stepping up now, Roberto Kelly, 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Mo Vaughn, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Perez is just getting his big league pitching career underway, of course, but he did recently pick up his first and only win. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Next up for the Red Sox, Sam Horn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Comes set, now the pitch. And that misses 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. The 3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1 on the first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Standing in now, Mike Greenwood, and this will be fouled away. Now the pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Hall ranging back at the track, and it bangs off the monster. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinding out an 8-pitch at bat, and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Stepping in now, number 23. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of getting in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Greenwood stands at second with 2 gone. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Striding in for Boston, Burks. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Ball even at 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now at the plate, number 17, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here it comes on 1-1. Too high there, and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3. In there for a called strike. 3-2 now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Your attention, please. Ladies and gentlemen. Your attention, please.
Into the box now, number 45. And that misses. 2-1. No one out with a runner at second. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
The first base, number 23.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Don Mattingly. He flew out in his last at-bat. Set to deliver on 2-1. The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Into the box, Jesse Barfield. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mel Hall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1. And there he goes towards second. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Matt Nose. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Michael Gardner is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Coming to the plate now, Charlie Hayes. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Barfield at third, Nose at second with one away. Another try at 2-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
In now, Pat Kesling. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Three runs already home here. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. 5-0 New York. Into the box, Tony Pena, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fouled away. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Jody Reed, and it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. John Valentine is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but foul. Grounder down the line at third. And this is going to be a foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Digging in, John Valentine. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Ready for another chance. Wade Boggs, man at first after the 2-out walk. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Red Sox leave 1. need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Roberto Kelly. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Digging in and looking for more, number 17. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Into the box, number 45. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. The 2-1. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Ready to take his hacks again, Don Mattingly, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First and second now, 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now, Jesse Barfield. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Still only 1 out in the inning. Drives it out to deep right center field. Burks giving chase. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Into the box now, Mel Hall, and he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Number 23 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now, the catcher, Matt. No.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Matt Nose. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
The third baseman.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Stepping in now, Charlie Hayes. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Nose is off at first with 2 away. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And a good at bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ready for another shot now, Pat Kesling. A ball and 2 strikes now. One and 2, here it comes. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Horn there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Yankees 9 and the Red Sox nothing. Next will be the designated hitter, Mo Vaughn. He drew a walk his first time up. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kelly is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
First baseman, number 35, Sam Horn.
Stepping in, Sam Horn. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Still even at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at bat coming up. He'll try it again. 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. So it's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
In now, Mike Greenwood. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now to the plate, number 23. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-2. Popped him up. Number 17 moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now number 12.
So coming to the plate, Burks. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Horn over at second. Greenwood at first, 2 out in the inning. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Barfield makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Boston strands a couple. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Roberto Kelly. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Reed waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting, number 17.
Next for New York, number 17. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Into the box, number 45. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Don Mattingly. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Breaking ball misses here, and he falls behind now to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. The Yanks leave 1, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony Pena. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jody Reed. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Number 30, shortstop, John Valentine.
Now at the plate, John Valentine. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Standing in, Wade Boggs. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Valentine, runner at first with 2 gone. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 9-0. Now at the plate, Jesse Barfield, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now that left fielder, Mel.
Stepping in, Mel Hall. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2. Matt Nose will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. On its way is pitch number 75, fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box now, Matt Nose. 3-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. they're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone. So if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Up for the Yankees, the third baseman.
Ready once again, Charlie Hayes. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this is one of those good news, bad news situations. The good news is you fooled the hitter and he swings through the pitch. The bad news is the pitch wasn't even in the same zip code as the strike zone, and it goes as a wild pitch.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. 1 left for the Yankees, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Now the Red Sox DH, Mo Vaughn.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's another 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hit hard down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Kelly sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now that first baseman, Sam Horn.
Into the box now, Sam Horn. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Mike Witt is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Mike Witt.
Mike Greenwood will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Horn stands at first with 1 out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Barfield. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 23.
In now, number 23. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Red Sox leave 1. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Darrell Irvine enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping up to the plate, Pat Kesling. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite team. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Reed is there, and he's got it for the first out.
The bat, number 17.
Digging in to try it again, number 17. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. The 3-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Burks is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The bat, number 45.
Striding forward now is the DH, number 45. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Sliced hard on the ground. He's got it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Yanks lead 1, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Striding into the box, Burks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Tony Pena. Outside, 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Hit down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jody Reed. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. So digging in now, John Valentine. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 9-0. Don Mattingly will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses off the plate. Here now the 2-2 is in there, a called strike 3. 8th inning from Fenway Park as you see the line score, and it's shades of the 2006 massacre as the Yankees lead it big over the home standing Red Sox. Striding in, Jesse Barfield. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Fouled off. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, Mel Hall. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Riding in once again, Wade Boggs.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. He just didn't get the back in the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box, Mo Vaughn. And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now in the box, Sam Horn. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Count remains full. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. So striding forward now, Mike Greenwood. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Left side, but well fouled. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Stepping into the box, Matt Nose. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball from the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Charlie Hayes. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. The 3-1. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Into the box now, Pat Kesling. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, a base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
In now, Roberto Kelly. Hot shot to third. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. At the plate, number 23. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
The bat, number 12.
Settling in now, Burks. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and chopped down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Inside with the curveball. Bit too much break, and it's ball 4. Digging in, Tony Pena. Burks, base runner at first with 1 out. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
At the plate, Jody Reed, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Swing, and he pops him up. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Standing in now, John Valentine. Hit out towards second. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
9-1 is the way this one ends. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mel Perez earns the win, his second. Number 53 couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.